If you're looking for a captivating mix of love, betrayal, heartbreak, and raw emotions, then Once Upon a Vow is the Nollywood film you can't afford to miss. A story that left viewers speechless and heart-shattered. Streaming on Sonia Uche TV on YouTube, directed by Chidi Chidioke, and features the incredible cast, including Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam, David Lloyd, Chisholm Agowike, amongst others. Plot summary. We meet Rita and Henry, two people madly in love and ready to spend forever together. But just when you think the wedding bells are about to ring, boom, Henry disappears. Not after a fight, not after a scandal, but on their wedding day. He leaves Rita, the woman who loves him unconditionally, standing at the altar with no explanation. And why is that? Because Henry is carrying deep pain from the past. He believes Rita's brother caused the death of his beloved sister, a sister who died heartbroken and pregnant. In his mind, it's simple revenge. But instead of confronting the brother, he punishes the innocent woman who loved him most. And that's what makes this story hit hard. Now haste the plot twist that flips everything on its head. Rita's brother didn't abandon Henry's sister. She cheated. She got pregnant for another man. When the truth finally comes out, Henry is left broken, not just from grief, but from the guilt of destroying the one woman who stood by him. He tries to find her, but Rita? She's gone. Out of the country. Heartbroken. Gone without a trace. Years pass. Time cools the fire, but it doesn't erase the scars. And just when Henry thinks all is lost, fate brings them face to face again. They meet, not as lovers, but as strangers with history. And the big question remains, can love be rekindled after such deep betrayal? Now let's break it down Biggie style. Performance? Maurice Sam as Henry? Forget everything you thought you knew about him. This isn't just another heartthrob role. This is a man torn between grief and revenge. And Maurice doesn't just act it. He lives it. From the very first scene, you can see the storm brewing behind his eyes. There's pain, there's confusion, and there's this unspoken rage that he carries so quietly until it erupts. And when it does, you feel it in your chest. Every scene Maurice appears and feels heavy, deliberate. Even in his silences, there's so much being said. That's the power of a good actor. Someone who doesn't need a scream to be heard. Watch the scene where he walks away from the altar. No shouting, no long speech. Just one heartbreaking decision, and the agony written all over his face. That moment, chilling. And later, when he discovers the truth, that everything he believed was a lie. Maurice delivers a breakdown so raw, so authentic, it makes your throat tighten. He collapses not just physically, but emotionally, like a man who realizes he just destroyed the one thing that made him human. It's powerful. It's haunting. It's unforgettable. Now let's talk Sonia Uche as Rita, the emotional heartbeat of the film. From the first scene, she brings the softness, a tenderness that draws you in. Rita is a woman in love, deeply and fearlessly, and Sonia portrays her with such warmth and authenticity that you immediately root for her. But then, the betrayal. When Henry leaves her standing at the altar, Sonia doesn't overact. She breaks slowly, the kind of heartbreak that doesn't explode, but quietly eats you alive. The shaking hands, the stunned silence, the tears that don't fall immediately, because the pain hasn't even registered yet. That's not just performance. That's feeling. Sonia's strength is in her ability to make pain look real. You cry with her, not because she's loud, but because she's honest. And when Rita disappears and returns years later, you can see the growth. She's not the same woman anymore. She's wiser, stronger, guarded. Sonia gives us two versions of Rita, the hopeful, love-blinded bride-to-be, and the matured woman who has survived heartbreak and learned to protect her heart. And the transition, flawless. What makes both Sonia and Maurice shine is their chemistry. Their scenes together are electric, but also calm, like two people who speak a language only they understand. They don't just exchange dialogue. They communicate with their eyes, their silence, their pauses. That kind of connection can't be faked. That's years of acting skill, trust, and synergy. Together, Sonia and Maurice don't just tell a story. They pull you into it. They make you forget you're watching a movie. Daniel Lloyd as the protective brother? Calm, steady, and powerful. A man you can root for. What I liked: the directing and cinematography. Smooth pacing, no dragging scenes. Emotionally rich visuals. Every scene feels intentional. The silence. It speaks louder than words. This is storytelling with depth. I like the writing. It's not just about love. It's about assumptions, forgiveness, and the weight of unresolved pain. The plot twists will keep you glued till the very end. So hey, race my verdict. Once Upon a Vow is a 5-star emotional roller coaster. It's not just drama. It's life. It's Nollywood at its finest. Now over to you, fam. Would you forgive Henry if you were in Rita's shoes? Was her decision to reconnect fair? Or too soft? And let's be honest, what would you do if the love of your life left you at the altar? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked right here on Review with Biggie, where we serve you the hottest Nollywood takes with no filter. Because around here, the reviews are real and the gist never ends. Thanks for watching.